Sysdig offers the first unified approach to container security, monitoring, and forensics. In practice, that's crucial. It enables enterprises to deliver more reliable and more secure software across the whole container lifecycle. A traditional security policy model doesn't work with containers. The hard part is applying these policies to different containers as they change in your infrastructure. We need a security policy model that can adapt dynamically to orchestration platforms like Kubernetes and Cloud Native apps. Here are a few examples of what these policies might be protecting against. A database container opening an unexpected outgoing connection. A privileged container trying to change the execution namespace. Or a Kubernetes pod trying to read a secret after launch. In short, your runtime policy will help to identify and block vulnerabilities or insecure configurations, while you enforce compliance and security best practices. Let's have a little look. Sysdig Secure makes it easy to create powerful runtime security policies. In this view, we can see our entire security policy configuration for your entire infrastructure or grouped by each specific application. Every runtime security rule that matches your policy will trigger a security event if the described pattern matches the behavior of the running containers. Sysdig detects application, container, orchestration, host and network threats at the system call level. That means that no changes are required on your container images or your code itself. A rule is given a name, description, severity, and a priority in the evaluation order. Sysdig Secure can leverage your orchestration and cloud metadata to scope the filter of your policy rule. For example, you might decide to apply security rules to your entire infrastructure, a specific cloud region, a security group, specific container images, or leverage Kubernetes metadata and labels like namespaces or deployments. In this case, this rule is only applied to our Nginx front-end Kubernetes namespace. When this policy triggers, we can automatically respond, isolating the affected container, killing, or pausing it. Additionally, we can trigger a Sysdig capture that will record all the activity before and after the incident, so you can do deep forensics and post-mortem analysis, even if the container doesn't exist anymore. Alerts, including all the contextual information, can be sent using Slack, PagerDuty, or to any downstream system or security seam, where you can set up your own way of responding to incidents. Using the Sysdig Secure UI, you can easily build rules that describe the allowed or forbidden processes, container images, network connections and listening ports, file system activity, and individual system calls. For more advanced users, it's worth knowing we leverage the power of the open source Cloud Native Computing Foundation project, Falco. This enables us to create runtime behavior filters, following a syntax similar to TCP dump or Wireshark. You can even handle this as code in Git and apply your policy using APIs or Terraform. Sysdig Secure enables security teams to define a global policy to audit, enforce compliance, and security best practices, while service owners are allowed to set up the specific security policy of their applications, detect anomalous activity, and block threats.